Welcome back, everybody, to the Time Center podcast. I am your host, Gabe Dunn, and today my co-host is not here, but we got a special guest with us, another fellow researcher, and his name is...
Hi guys, my name is Carter Dutton, and I've been on this show a couple times before, talking about the Monsterverse with you guys and having a fun time. But today, we're talking about another topic, and that would be a game that has taken the world by storm for the past 5 years.
And that game is no other than Poppy Playtime. It is a indie horror game, but is, like Carter exactly said, it's caught the world by storm. It is worldwide known, and they've already stated that as soon as this game is over, they're going to be making a huge movie out of this with Legendary Entertainment.
Which is insane.
Who makes all the Monsterverse movies, by the way.
Yeah.
And each game, and literally the recent trailer just dropped for Chapter 5, which we're going to talk about, and give his reaction to the trailer.
I have not seen the new trailer yet.
That's exactly
so y'all are going to see my raw reaction to this.
And then we'll discuss possibly if this is going to be the last chapter and discuss what's possibly going to happen in this chapter as well. Real quick, right before he reacts to the trailer for the brand new chapter, this is the 5th installment of the game, and there's 4 chapters before this that leads all the way up, and just saying... It's gonna it probably take us way too long to explain everything to get up to chapter 5. So basically, we're just each chapter, you're just basically going. You're a fellow worker at a factory back in the 1950s, 50 years ago.
It's closed down today.
Yeah, you've been working for 50 years, and all of a sudden, all the workers, everybody goes missing. Then 10 years later, you come back to the factory just to look for everyone because you got a note saying to go find everyone.
Yeah,
but basically, in each chapter, you go against a main antagonist, and you keep going lower in the factory, but all the main antagonists are from the main antagonist again that is involved with everything.
And it's called Experiment 1006, the prototype. And he's been seen throughout a lot of trailers and teaser images for this chapter, and we're really excited.
And that is actually what the trailer, the main name of it is called, the prototype. So we're going to talk about this and just basically just give our thoughts. And yeah, basically everybody knows it would just take us way too long to talk about the fellow 4 chapters.
It is a big story.
So
let's just go ahead. Big story.
Carter, you ready to see the trailer for chapter 5?
Absolutely, man. I'm excited.
So let's get his reaction, then we're going to talk about it.
All right, so we're in a room. Dolls.
So I've already seen this trailer, so I'm just letting Carter react.
Right, so let's project what we see. Rumbling. That's not working at all. New hand. It's yellow.
So now.
Okay. Oh, this is the prototype. We saw a silhouette of him in chapter 4. Poppy doll heads. What's that? There's some very medical things happening right now. A lot right here.
So that's called the Poppy gel.
Ooh. That got quiet.
And now, here's...
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's a big dude.
It's time to pull.
No, thank you. Wow. Chapter 5, Broken Things. Let's see that date. February 18th.
So, Carter, there is a trailer right there. It just dropped yesterday. And of course, like you said, it has exploded everywhere, getting already millions of views all around the world. And so what is your take on the trailer?
Okay, so it starts off very light. We see a room full of toys that have been tampered with, but we don't see anything on the prototype yet. Then we see a room with broken walls, stuff that's already, obviously been, someone's been here recently.
So this is, real quick, so this is, to clarify, this is the lowest point in the factory.
Yeah.
The lowest point, the most highest security, only, the CEO's top scientists, everybody the very little people can go. I mean, it's very high clearance.
Leaf Pierre said himself, if you're in here and you're not supposed to be, you will be shot.
Yeah, literally in chapter 4, right before it goes off to go into this next chapter, it sends the high security to literally take you out. But so continue your thoughts on the trailer though.
It's very explosive. It's showing what we're going to be going up against. Obviously, the prototype is the main antagonist, and we've seen, Huggy Wuggy returning, the new character that can has big control over a long strand of hair, which I'm really interested in. That looks
Lily
cool.
Love Braids.
Lily Love Braids. Yeah. So we got those 2 new characters as well as the prototype that we're going up against this chapter. And I would say it summarizes what's going on pretty well. He's the prototype is cooking something up, man.
Yeah. I don't think we truly know what his intentions is yet, though. I don't think we really know. We think, maybe he wants Poppy and stuff like that. So, granted, there's a lot of stuff we are going to be talking about in this that's been involved in the last couple chapters that you kind of need to know kind of what's going on. But basically, if you just really, if you really want to know what's going on to leading up to chapter 5, I just say go check it out for yourself now. I'll let you know this horror game is
it's a bit
gruesome and stuff, but it's very interesting and stuff. So, but basically, as you can tell, this is the closest that we have seen of the prototype. And basically this whole game, there's been different antagonists all throughout the chapters with you going down lower in the factory and you do have allies, but the prototype has been the main thing evolving everything behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He's been the main one, and he's the main thing that's been controlling everything, and what literally made the factory shut down in the first place.
Someone calling the master of puppets.
Literally, that's exactly right. He's manipulating everyone there in all the bigger bodies initiatives, the big monsters and stuff like that. But in this trailer, you can finally see how big he actually is.
He took up that hallway.
Finally get to it's just in all of the these past 5 years, we have never actually seen him.
Yeah.
This is the first time you've actually got to see the main antagonist that's been controlling everything.
Obviously not in whole. I don't feel like they would reveal that.
No, they would not
with
reveal
a trailer. They would reveal that in the game, I imagine.
Yeah, possibly who is the prototype too, because they haven't said who the main character we are playing as. We are playing as a worker
who left.
Who for some odd reason was not there on the day that everything went awry. It's called the Hour Joy, that the prototype, this is back in chapter 4.
He basically told everybody, hey, you see all those humans, back it up, kill them all.
Yeah, so basically all the workers, all the guests, everybody there in the factory died.
That's it.
It just
and they took them down to where we go in chapter 4. That was basically the feeding place. They fed on their bodies.
So basically, the fellow coworker, like I said, it's oddly he was not there that day.
Yeah.
Out of all days, so it's kind of weird. But the player that we're playing as, he's a higher up scientist worker there with all these credentials and stuff, and
he somehow knew when to leave. So that he wouldn't.
It's a little weird, but we still don't know who we're playing as. But we have a feeling that the prototype most likely will say who we are.
Yeah.
If this is the last chapter, then probably.
Yeah, I can see it in dialogue right now. It's
he's gonna say, "Oh, look who it is," or something like that.
So look who it is, blah blah blah, and we learn that he's a big face in the company.
Which he was actually, because some of the back in the chapter, some of the main antagonists did recognize us
directly.
Yeah,
they knew us.
One of them said in chapter 2, they were
"You used to work here.
You used to work here.
Yeah,
and remember everything is stuff that you've done to all the children, all the experiments and stuff, and what your hand was involved in."
So we're obviously a popular face, the person we play as in this game, but we may have a strong idea as to who the prototype is, and that would be none other than Elliot Ludwig.
He is the founder of the company, and he, as a person that you just haven't seen, he is another main person in this entire game.
Yeah,
because like I said, it would take us forever to explain. If we had hours just to sit here and
We
just to
would
talk.
we
It
would absolutely love to talk about it all with you guys.
but it would literally take hours
yeah.
to explain
You
everything.
you two don't like that. But we rule it out as being Elliot because we only have that option so far.
Yeah.
The Doctor is an enemy we've already faced.
Mm-hmm.
Leif Pierre was likely killed in the Hour of Joy. It just can't be anybody else.
Yeah. Question though, will this be the last chapter? Most likely to me, I think it will be, but the CEO and Mob Entertainment themselves have not came out and said this is the last chapter.
This is it, you know? And
I don't know.
I would say 5 is the usual like chapter amount for a game, but the only other game that's released in a chapter style that I can think of is Bendy and the Ink Machine. And and obviously they're not going off that basis because it's an entirely different story. I would imagine there's a chance. There's a chance this isn't the last chapter.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, I thought there's a 95% chance that this is the last one, but you would think like of this magnitude of a game, and like I said, these are games, but dude, they've gone so advanced, dude. It's like a movie, because it takes the last chapter of this game took over 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
To finish, and this one is going to be even longer and better, and this one's taking even longer to come out. They've pushed it back over a month delay, not a delay, but pushed it back even a month longer to come out with.
I mean,
so
the newest chapter was, longer for me because I'm bad at puzzles.
yeah.
But that's just how it is for everyone. It takes different play times, but you still feel like you're immersed. That's what they've gotten good at.
It's just for me though, like where else could they possibly like take the game though? Because like the trailer, like you just saw, so there's going to be another trailer that comes out, but it's called the gameplay trailer. This is the main cinematic trailer for the release date, everything. This is the main trailer, but the gameplay trailer will show you like gameplay wise of you actually playing the game, going around and stuff. But
I feel like
that
trailer would be the final verdict as to whether this is the last chapter or not.
Yeah, it's just like how you would think like a major franchise or a gaming company would come out and say like to enjoy the great finale of says so game, whatever.
They would obviously like make it a point to say, hey, this is the end, that's it.
Yeah.
But they haven't.
They haven't said that. So I don't know if this is it or not. And honestly, like it'd be kind of hard to wait because it takes over another year to come out with this game always.
Yeah.
So it'd be a really long time waiting. But I really think this is the last one. But overall though, you just saw the trailer and stuff.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited to figure out
pumped.
what's going to happen. Last question. What's going to happen in this, though? What do you think's going to happen in this chapter, though?
All right. We're going to go into the labs.
Which we're in already, by the way. Yes, we're in the labs already.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
To make mine short and simple, I think we're going to, obviously, because every chapter has had it's the same thing, the same correlation with it. We have defeated the antagonist. But I could see in this one that there could be two different ways in this one that we defeat him and then we don't. I feel like Mob Entertainment could like trick us into this one.
Yeah.
But probably the most likely option though is that we do end up defeating him. Their main point in this too, we've got to find the missing children because the orphans. He's actually it's weird. He said like he's in the prototype it said that he has protected the orphans, but it's kind of weird though because they have been stuck down there for over 10 years.
That's in
the orphans back that they would be more grown up. So I don't really know. Basically to me is like I think we're just going down there to completely stop everything what's going on and probably destroy the factory.
Hopefully we do. So, I'm excited for that movie, dog. I can't wait anymore.
You made me think like over 5 years that, oh wow, this is a super long time frame. So actually, yes, for us, it's taking 5 years to get through 5 chapters. Well, it's about to see the 5th chapter. But in the game though, it's only been like several days?
Probably a couple days at most.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the game itself, you've been back in the factory for only
and all that
3 days.
chaos happening in those chapters. The main character we're playing as is going through it for sure.
Man. He's in the games and stuff, dude. You see a lot of flashbacks and stuff that he has, and all the stuff that he's possibly done and stuff. Like we don't know who the character is. We don't know exactly what he's a part of or what. All we know is like he was a high-end worker in this factory.
Yeah.
Carter, I'm super excited, man. These are just been our thoughts on this game. We will make honestly, we could probably make a follow-up video too once the gameplay trailer actually drops. We could probably make another video about that.
I would love to do that.
And then, of course, we'll make one after the game drops and give our thoughts on it. And then we'll probably know by this point if this will be the last one or not. But thank you so much, Carter, for joining me for this podcast today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
And I cannot wait for this new chapter.
Yep.
It's going to be so fun.
So like you saw in the trailer, though, it will be out February 18th. We got a slightly bit more than a month wait, just about a month, but it will be here before you know it. We're already halfway through January already.
Hey, 5 years, 5 chapters. It's poetic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but thank you all so much for joining us. A little bit of a different topic today, but again, we will see you all on another video on the Time Center podcast.
Catch you all in the next one.